Hold on to your hats, folks, because the trade war is back on. The United States, in a move that surprised absolutely no one, has decided to slap tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. This time, it's a hefty 25%, and let me tell you, nobody's happy about it. Not Canada, our friendly neighbors to the north, not the European Union, our partners across the pond, and certainly not the businesses and consumers who are about to get caught in the crossfire. This isn't the first time the Trump administration has played hardball on trade. Remember those tariffs on washing machines and solar panels a few years back? Yeah, those didn't exactly end well. But hey, who needs history lessons when you can just repeat the same mistakes over and over again, right? The stated goal of these tariffs is to protect American jobs and industries. Because apparently the best way to boost the American economy is to make everything more expensive for American consumers. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. The logic just isn't there. Now, you didn't think Canada and the EU were just going to sit there and take it, did you? Of course not. Canada retaliated with tariffs of their own, targeting a range of American goods, from steel and aluminum to whiskey and peanut butter. It's a classic case of you hit me, I hit you back, only with billions of dollars worth of goods caught in the middle. The EU, not to be outdone, also retaliated with tariffs on a whole host of American products, including bourbon, motorcycles, and blue jeans. They're even targeting products from states that are considered Republican strongholds, just to add a little political salt to the wound. The economic impact of this trade war is already being felt. Businesses are facing higher costs, consumers are paying more for everyday goods, and the threat of job losses looms large. It's a lose-lose situation for everyone involved, except maybe the trade negotiators who are suddenly very, very busy. So, who's trying to put out this dumpster fire of a trade war? Well, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has been vocal in her opposition to the tariffs, calling them unjustified and harmful. She's urging dialogue and negotiation, because that's what responsible leaders do when they disagree. Meanwhile, Chris Swanger, the president of the Distilled Spirits Council, is pulling his hair out over the tariffs on American whiskey. He's pointing out that these tariffs are hurting American businesses and workers. And he's not wrong. But will anyone listen? The problem is, these trade disputes aren't just about economics, they're about politics. And when politicians start playing games with the global economy, everyone loses. So, what's the solution? Well, the obvious answer is negotiation. Canada and the EU have both expressed a willingness to talk, and even the Trump administration has hinted at the possibility of striking deals. But talk is cheap, and so far, there's been more posturing than progress. The alternative is a full-blown trade war, with tariffs escalating on both sides and the global economy taking a nosedive. It's a scenario that nobody wants, but one that's becoming increasingly likely with each passing day. The stakes are high, folks. The future of the global economy and the livelihoods of millions of people hang in the balance. Let's hope the adults in the room can figure this out before it's too late. Because as we've learned from history, trade wars are never easy, and they're certainly not fun.